It has been said that nature always finds a way. Unfortunately, it isn't that simple. Northern Ireland is one of the most nature-depleted places in the world, which has largely been driven by natural habitats being broken up or lost altogether.
I'm seeing things that I really like, that I really get a buzz and a kick out of, and then I'm going and I'm not seeing them with any sort of regularity that I used to, and that, to me, that started getting scary. And it is the thing about legacy and your kids and different generations.
In our rural landscape, the past land use policy focused on increasing food production through using intensive farming practices has been one of the key drivers towards the loss of nature. But we can switch this around by putting in place a system that aims to stitch it all back together by what we call nature recovery networks.
Part of nature recovery networks is the better getting habitats in better condition and then bigger and more connected. These habitats are important not just for the species and the habitats, but they deliver a range of goods for the public. They help us, create clean air, clean water, clean soil, and they store carbon and they help us prevent flooding further downstream. Farmers are essential for nature, and nature is also essential for farming.
To support our land managers and farmers to take a role in delivering NRNs, we need a long-term support scheme that encourages farmers and other land managers to take actions which deliver better for the wider environment, people and carbon, whilst delivering a more resilient and profitable farming system.
We're going to be talking about a future agricultural policy that allows for restoration of habitat so we can make it much bigger and more connected. So we really do need to work collaboratively, and I think probably sit down and set out a vision for what we want it to look like so that it can really be a landscape that delivers for nature, that keeps people on the land and works for the local community and delivers this big range of goods for the public.
It should be that whenever you drive around the countryside, in spring, sort of from April onwards, you should be hearing cuckoos in the wider environment. Things like EFS should deliver those things in time. The nature recovery networks will deliver those things in time. But that's where you really want to be. You don't want to just say, let's go and hear the cuckoo at Slieve-na-Cloy. You want to be hearing the cuckoo throughout the wider environment.
Take your next step in helping nature recover in Northern Ireland. Tell your local politicians we need landscape-scale nature recovery networks set in law and embedded in future agri-environment schemes to help the precious species that call Northern Ireland home to thrive. Everything works better when it's connected.